Plaintiffs Gwendolyn Javengo and her husband Gary say they're here today because they're tired of their 9-year-old son being bullied. Gary claims one day on the school bus, the defendant's 8-year-old son broke his son's glasses while calling him names. So they're suing for the cost of the eyewear. Defendants Adrian Martinez and his wife Vita insist their son is friends with the plaintiff's son. Adrian claims there was a third boy involved in this incident, and he's the one who broke Gary's son's glasses, so they are not responsible.
Tell me what happened.
Well, this case is more or less out of principle. We're tired of my son being bullied at school, on the bus.
How many times has your son been bullied?
Well, the beginning of the school year, he began riding the bus. Mm-hmm. He rode it for maybe a month. He started having problems on the bus. Mm-hmm. I went to the school. I spoke with the principal. She was going to see what she could do about it. He got back on the bus. He went another 2 weeks. It never got any better.
What did the principal tell you ultimately?
That she had talked to the students. She had talked to the students that was giving problems and whatnot, and they went from there out. Okay. So I pulled my son off the school bus. Mm-hmm. I had my wife's mother start giving him a ride to school. She gave him a ride to school up and through December. No longer could she give him a ride. So he had to ride the school bus again. Come, when was it?
The week of January 11th.
11th through the 15th. That's when the problems began between my son and little Martinez over here.
They're friends.
That's when the glasses got broke.
How's he gonna bully his own friend?
They might be friends, but obviously he broke my son's glasses. My son came off the school bus, came in and said, "Dad," he had tears in his eyes, "my glasses got broke." I said, "How did they get broke?" He explained to me that little Martinez grabbed them from him, threw them on the ground, they got broke. I went directly to the school that day. I didn't wait. I went straight over there to talk to the principal. She had a meeting with both boys. Well, his story was the same story as my son's. That he did take the glasses from him and he threw them and broke them.
That's when I called and I spoke with Mr. Martinez, which was around January 18th. And I told him who I was, explained who I was, told him about the glasses. He explained that he was on unemployment, that it would have to wait until Friday, which would have been like—
Wait until Friday to do what?
To pay us the money for the
He
glasses.
agreed to pay?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
I didn't agree.
And hasn't paid.
Friday came, I called him.
Let me allow him to catch up and
Okay,
then I'll
that's
get
fine.
back. Sir, you want to begin?
I just explained that when she called me that I would speak to my son, and if I felt that that was the case, that he was responsible for breaking the glasses, that I would give her the $150. I wasn't going to pay for the full $300 for the glasses. Because, I mean, it's...
All right, so what did you find?
He told me the story that he tried on the glasses, you know, and some other kid, after he gave it back to little Ryan, that some other kid was trying to snatch the glasses from Ryan, and he thinks that's how they got broken.
Your Honor, this is the first we ever heard about a third child being involved.
Did you ever speak with the teachers or the principal?
I spoke to the principal myself.
And what did the principal say?
And she agreed that there was a third child involved, and then she also agreed it wasn't the school's deal and for us to deal with it separately.
Was he on the school bus?
Yes.
It was, but there was no punishment.
No, we're talking about the school's deal. When you say she told you this
she
wasn't
said that
the
it had
school's
anything.
deal.
It didn't have anything to do with her. She said.
Okay, well, let me inform you, in the future, if they're on school property, the principal does have something to do with it. The school has something to do with what happens when they're under the supervision of the agent of the school, and the bus driver of a school bus is an agent of the school. And therefore, the school does bear some responsibility. So
she only didn't want to be involved because she said that
she didn't want to be involved.
The father came irate to the school, and she didn't want to involve the school with it.
Oh, not that it had nothing to do with them.
No,
she said she didn't want to.
Yes.
Okay. She didn't want to because he was upset.
Yes.
She said
And he went
because,
to the school
because
that way.
he was upset that his son's glasses were broken. I don't want anything to do with it. He shouldn't have been upset. He should have came in smiling.
That's just what she said.
The plaintiffs Gwendolyn Javengo and her husband Gary are suing the defendants because they claim the defendant's son bullied their son on the bus and broke his glasses.
All right, so they're saying that he didn't do it. You have the burden of proving that he did. You must prove by either evidence or convince me by testimony that
I've got
he did
glasses. You can speak to my son, listen to what he has to say.
All right, come on up, little fella.
This is a
Stand
straight A
next to your
student. He's
mother.
got a 4.0 grade point average.
My
If you
son
take a
is
look at this,
Straight A student myself.
Both of them are straight A
these are all
students.
honor roll,
Got a
honor roll, honor roll.
3.75 GPA. I got honor roll stuff right here too.
He's
Let me see it, but then let me see yours.
Right here.
So everybody's honor roll here. So
take it off. Perfect attendance.
state your name, young man.
Ryan Javingo.
What happened that day?
I got on the school bus to go home, and I sat next to Joaquin Martinez, and towards the end of my bus stop, they started teasing me about my teeth and glasses, saying I looked like a nerd. So I took them off to put them in my case, and then he grabbed them out of my hands, and I told him to give them back, and he flung them at me, and they fell on the floor. So when I went down to pick them up, they were broken. And when I got home, I told my dad, and then we went to the principal's office.
Did anybody else have anything to do with it?
No.
Would you want your son to testify?
Yes.
Come on up, young man. State your name.
Joaquin Martinez.
You tell me what happened.
I asked for Ryan the glasses, gave them to me. I tried them on, and when he asked for them back, I gave them to him. And after that, the boy in front of us turned around and started snatching at the glasses.
And then what?
I think that he broke them, but I wasn't paying attention. All
How
I
did
know
you
is
see
that
him
I
snatch
did.
it? How did you see him snatch them if you weren't paying attention?
I just saw him. I saw him started snatching, and then Ryan said stop, but he still didn't stop, and then started to look out the window.
Then you looked out the window.
I
After
don't
they
know
were
if he
having a confrontation over the glasses, he snatched them and they were arguing about it. You stopped paying attention and started looking out of the window. That's what happened? All right. I don't believe that. I don't believe that during the excitement of glasses being snatched and people arguing and fussing who are right there with your friend, I don't believe you would just ignore it and all of a sudden say, let me look out of the window. So I believe him over you. And sir, you agreed if your son was responsible that you would pay for it, right?
Yes, I did.
All right, well, I'm going to determine that your son was responsible and require you to pay for it. Had you not agreed to do so, it may have been difficult for him to win a judgment because I do not hold parents responsible for the actions of their children unless the child has shown a propensity for getting in trouble. And you sound like you have a very good kid who does very well in school. And this is probably just kids playing with each other. So congratulations on being a good parent. Congratulations on having good grades. Congratulations on your son having good grades. I think that perhaps you need to show up at the school board meeting and ask if you can speak regarding bullying. Bullying is at a crisis level in this country. Kids who are bullied kind of internalize it and take it out on themselves. And kids who bully might escalate the bullying and hurt the victim of bullying in a way that, had they been stopped earlier, might not have happened. $297 is your judgment. You all still gonna be friends? Huh?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, you all work it out. Have a good day.
I think the boys can still be friends. I don't think there should be any animosity.
I've got no problem with that. I just think everything starts at home. Children learn from what they see at home, and it goes from there out.
I hope we can be friends again.
Wanna be friends? Oh, you get shit. There you go.